Turkey's real estate market is expected to reach $7.81 trillion in 2024. The construction sector in Turkey constituted approximately 8.5% of the GDP in 2017. However, it experienced a substantial decline, falling to below 5% by 2022. This represents an average contraction of 4.7% over just 4 years. According to Statistical, this sector is expected to grow at an annualized rate of 7.14% from 2024 to 2028, and the market is expected to reach $10.29 trillion by 2028. The first data recorded in the Turkish Central Bank database on income from real estate sales to foreigners was in 2003, and the total revenue for real estate sales to foreigners was $998 million. This value increased by 529% over the next 20 years and reached nearly $6.3 billion in 2022. In the period 2002 to 2023, the total value of foreign direct investment to Turkey amounted to $262.3 billion according to the Yaist International Investors Association, of which 27.55% represented real estate sales to foreigners, which is $72.3 billion according to the Turkish Central Bank data. During the past 10 years until December 2023, the number of real estate sales to foreigners in Turkey amounted to 381,422 properties according to Turkstat data. The foreign direct investment during the same period amounted to $137 billion to Turkey, while real estate sales to foreigners accounted for 36.6% of this amount, generating sales revenues estimated at $50.16 billion according to Turkish Central Bank. The largest revenue from real estate sales to foreigners in Turkey over the past 20 years was in 2022, reaching $6,273 million. Still, in 2023 there was a sharp decline, the largest in 10 years, to $3,563 million, down 43.2% from the same period in the previous year. In 2003, real estate sales to foreigners accounted for 58.7% of total foreign direct investment, which is a very high percentage. This ratio then declined significantly, dropping to 14.8% in 2008. Since then, the ratio has followed an oscillating trajectory, rising to 52.4% in 2019 and then falling again to 33.6% in 2023. According to the balance of payments data for the period 2012 to 2023 announced by the Turkish Central Bank, from 2012 to 2016, revenues from real estate sales to foreigners were highest in October of each year with a value between $439 and $629 million, but in 2017, revenues increased significantly in the months from May to September with a value between $484 and $456 million, and in 2018, revenues from real estate sales to foreigners in October reached $1,136 million. This increase was repeated in 2022, with revenues from real estate sales to foreigners reaching $1,193 million in June 2022. Referring to the Turkish Central Bank balance of payments for the year 2023, it is noted that the percentage of annual change compared to 2022 for the first quarter was positive, while the ratio in January was 49.4%, in February 2.5%, and in March 36.8%, but there was a sharp drop in April to reach -62.3%, followed in June of the same year by the largest drop in the annual percentage change in 20 years by -81.6%, noting that the highest monthly returns for the sale of real estate to foreigners in Turkey in 20 years was in June 2022 with a value of $1.193 billion, which explains why the returns. Interestingly, the revenue from real estate sales to foreigners in the first quarter of 2023 is the largest in the past 20 years at $1.37 billion, but sales in the third and fourth quarters of 2023 are the lowest in the past 10 years, with third quarter sales totaling $693 million and fourth quarter sales totaling $690 million. If you liked the video, do not forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell button.